I still have not recovered from Sunday night. Sunday night for me was the longest, strangest, roughest night I've ever had in my cowboy-loving, cowboy-watching life. This night did become the worst night of my cowboy-loving life. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. The score I had predicted had San Francisco scoring 20 points. I had it 30-20 Cowboys. The 49ers finished with a grand total of 19 points. I was so proud of my defense all night long, except for Trevon Diggs. So the reason this Cowboy game meant more to me than any ever is that, as you might remember, as I've said, sitting in this seat to this microphone, I truly believed that this team had the firepower, the maturing firepower and star power to break through and at least get to its first NFC Championship game in 27 years. 27 years. There were so many Super Bowl caliber displays from my team this year. Remember, 40-3 at Minnesota, 33-0 in the fourth quarter against the Indianapolis Colts, as bad as they were, but still 33-0. 40 points we scored against Philly. 40. And then that tour de force in the first round of the playoffs at GOAT. Dak Prescott playing the game of his life with a QBR scale 0 to 100 of 97. Game of his life. I truly believe that Dak Prescott had finally turned that proverbial corner, finally had figured it out. He finally had sold me once and for all. This was it. My Cowboys were headed through San Francisco to the NFC Championship game at Philadelphia. Hey, we're just a little better than the Eagles. You know it, and I know it. Just a little better. I mean, Dak scored 40 on that defense. 40! And here we were at San Francisco, and we got to play a 49ers rookie named Brock Purdy. I watched him for 4 years at Iowa State because I'm an Oklahoma Sooner diehard fan. He wasn't bad. He always competed. He always battled. But hey, we led the league in turnovers, takeaways. Led it 2 years in a row. This was my Dallas Cowboy defense in a divisional playoff game. As I predicted, come on, we are going to intercept him twice. We are going to strip sack him at least once, maybe twice. We got this. I'm going to say this one last time. For the first 34 years of my Cowboy fandom, that's from age 10 to 44, the Cowboys played in 8 Super Bowls, won 5 of them, played in 16 NFC Championship games, and won 8 of those, played in 49 playoff games over those 34 years. That was 18 more than any other NFL team played in that span. Think about that, 18 more. That was astonishing to me. That spoiled me rotten. That's how they became America's team. Give me Roger Staubach. I got to know him well when I covered the Cowboys. Give me Troy Aikman. I got to know him very well when I covered the Cowboys and still keep in touch with him. Would you believe that in the 27 years since Aikman's Cowboys won the franchise's last Super Bowl, my Cowboys are a grand total of 5-12 now in playoff games. 5-12. That is the worst playoff winning percentage in the entire NFL. So I went from the best to the worst. And the 12th loss in that span happened Sunday at San Francisco. For me, America's team has turned into America's tease, led by Captain Tease, Dak Prescott. Listen, I am still in shock over the way Dak Prescott played Sunday evening at San Francisco. The more I think about it, it was abominably, ignominiously awful. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.